I'm back. I owe you guys a story time, seriously, because if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've kind of just been through the ringer on social media. I've been kind of freaking out because I was in the hospital for a week. So I wanted to give you guys that story. Yeah, I cut off my hair. I came home from the hospital. My mom, awesome, she just knew it was driving me nuts. So I have like no hair now. It used to be halfway down my back. Gone. It's kind of a mess. Look, I just got home. I'm still like trying to acclimate. I just got out of the hospital for a multiple sclerosis relapse. And it was really hard. This was a really hard week. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get into it in this video. I still feel kind of not myself because of the medicine. They put you on IV steroids. I'm still on oral steroids. Nothing fits. I can't believe I buttoned the shirt, but you know, I'm getting better. My face is looking better. It was like, I'll put a link to my Instagram below. I have a picture of what I look like when I'm on steroids. Anyway, but I am starting to come back to normal. I'll be able to button my pants again soon, I'm sure. But okay, so basically, long story short, I went to the ER on the 14th, last Saturday, not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. And I went because I was having trouble talking. My voice was so slurred and so breathy, and so I could barely talk. I was also having trouble walking. I was having what's known as an MS relapse when you have multiple sclerosis. The type I have, it's a relapsing type. You go through relapses, you take steroids, it gets better. It's like and it comes out of nowhere. You never know when it's gonna happen. It's really annoying. Okay, so I went there, not able to talk, barely able to walk, on a Saturday. I'm getting better at talking, but still. Anyway, I went there on a Saturday. I went there a little over a week ago, and they start you on the IV steroids, and what that does is it reduces the inflammation around damaged nerves that are causing MS symptoms. It's a heavy dose of steroids, so it reduces inflammation fast. It's a very difficult medicine to be on, though. Very. I'm still kind of dealing with the effects, but I'm tapering off. It's getting better, but damn, it's a tough medicine. Makes you anxious, makes you angry, makes you hungry, makes you kind of just not yourself. So I'm starting to get to myself. I've been sleeping good. Everything's good. To give you an idea of what I was going through, you can check out my last video. And regarding my last video, real fast, two things. I do want to say that I, honest to God, have the coolest and smartest and just most amazing viewers on YouTube. Seriously, because you guys let me. I'm sorry I sprayed you with water, Buster. You're messing up my setup. Little cat. Anyway, oh, I love you. I'll give you treats when I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll talk about my MS problems, whatever diet I'm on, whatever. And then I go on random rants about how I started hating the media during the 2008 financial crisis, and I detail it, which is like just a weird hobby of mine. I don't know, it just happened. I'm extremely interested in that topic, and I'm still interested. And there's so much more I have to say, especially now with Trump challenging the Federal Reserve. That's gonna be a future video, so I'll get more into it. But for now, it's a good video to check out to see how I was having trouble talking. It was very frustrating because it was stuff I've been wanting to say, but my voice was so slurred. I sounded like I just finished a pint of something, and I started talking about interest rates. Anyway, so you guys are awesome. That was the point of that rant. And also check it out, if anything, just to see how I was talking. It got worse after that. probably the next 12 hours after that video, it just got to a point I could barely talk. It was a really hard week because, okay, I was in the hospital, and they keep you in the hospital because I'm on an IV of steroids. But they did something different with my dose. They tapered my IV dose while I was in the hospital. So by the time I got out of the hospital a few days ago, I'm pretty much done with steroids. Usually I'm tapering or taking pills for like weeks when I'm done, but now I'm pretty much done on a very small dose of steroids. And I was in there forever. And it was really hard because there was no AC in that hospital. I don't know why, but heat is a problem with MS. So I was very uncomfortable. I was also uncomfortable because the Wi-Fi didn't work. And yeah, it was just a really long week. And I was at a fall risk bracelet, which means that I was considered a fall risk. They had to take me everywhere. Someone had to go with me to the bathroom. There was an alarm on my bed. I couldn't even roll over to get my phone charger. I couldn't, let's say I got a text and it managed to go through, even though there was no Wi-Fi. I was roaming the whole time, which I forgot existed. I could almost reach it, then I'd have to ring the bell for my phone. I was doing that for like a week. It was really hard. I didn't really have so usually, you guys know I'm retired. I had to retire because of these problems. It's hard to hold a job with MS. So I'm used to kind of hanging out online, like the internet, I don't know, putzing around. I'm on Twitter a lot. And I couldn't really do that for a week. So it really kind of opened my eyes, because it's like, who or what are you without your social media presence, without your profiles? That's something definitely to consider. Now, I suck at, oh, you guys know, I can't brand myself. I don't have an agenda. I don't have a brand. I don't support anything. I'm not really out there fighting for any kind of cause. The only cause maybe I care about is the Sounds Money cause, but that doesn't exist. There's no movement, or not much of a movement. So, and it's not like ego, like for my ego, I want there to be gold-based money. It's just a hobby. I'm not really. So that said, like, you know, I'm on the internet, like, distracting myself, clicking links. I'm watching YouTube right now, and it's like, who are you without that? I mean, that's something I want you guys to think about, because I tell you what, when I was in the hospital, all that mattered was family. That was it. You know, when you're at home on the computer, you know, you're clicking. You know, what matters is, oh, look, that picture on Instagram got a bunch of likes. Or like, I don't know, you care, oh, look at my friend's pictures of her, whatever, on Facebook. Like, that's the stuff that gives you, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? It gives you a rush of happy, dopamine? I don't know, whatever. I had none of that. So you know what cheered me up? My sister showing up with Dunkin' Donuts coffees. We call them nips, like a little nip of coffee. One time she told me she couldn't come, she didn't have time or something. Text went through, you know, I'm roaming, I barely get text, but I got that text, can't come, not coming. And then she showed up with a little coffee for me. Like, it was, she just, I don't know, it made me so happy. And she kept making me laugh because she kept pinching me, and it's hard to explain. It's just your family and the people that care about you is literally all that matters. It was a huge eye-opener for me. You guys watching this, all that matters. I couldn't wait to tell you guys what was happening. I don't know, it was just, it was a hard week, and I ended up leaving there feeling so grateful for what I have, for my family that helped me. I felt so grateful I had a nice cool home to come home to, that I have so many people that care and trying to make it comfortable for me. I'm also extremely grateful about my health. I won't talk too much about this, but damn, the healthiest I ever feel is when I'm in a hospital. I tell you what, my roommates were so, oh God. Hey! That hurt. I think the cat's telling me not to talk about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like really healthy, and I feel grateful that, you know what? Otherwise, my health is great. I have good health. I'm no problems. And I'm very lucky, right, Fuzzy? Oh, I missed the cat so much. That's another thing. The steroids are hard medicine to take. It's hard on your emotions, I want to say. And I'm kind of I let my emotions rule me too much as it is. So I kept freaking out about the cats, and I just got a kitten. Literally got a kitten days before this happened. So there's all that is on my Twitter if you're interested. But yeah, I literally just got a kitten. I got Mr. Bus here, who's very protective. Look at him looking at me. He's worried. So I was crying about my pets. Neil's babies, good boys, the dog, you know, it was very hard. I was crying about the animals. I felt like a 6-year-old. My God. So, I don't know, that's my story. The story is I feel a lot better now. I'm walking around fine. I'm talking a lot better. I feel like every day I'm still kind of drunk sounding, I think, but I can talk. So there's that. And I think that's my story time. I don't know what else to say. If you have questions, leave them below and I'll go more into it. I'm just trying to keep this short. Just do me a favor and write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Just I know that's I don't mean to be like, you know, namaste, you know, just think of what you have to be grateful for. Just write it down. 3 things. Remind yourself. Because seriously, yeah. All right.